Shawn here. Today we're learning how to play all J's left hand free. We're going to break down that fun bluesy riff and show you all the chords and chord progressions you need for this one. So I'm going to zoom in a second. Please check the description. You'll find all the tabs, chords, chord progressions, and strum patterns. Basically everything you need to know to play this tune is going to be down there. You'll also see all my social media stuff and my sponsor for this month, Zach, over at ZMF Headphones. Please click that link. See what he's up to over there. He makes some awesome headphones, and he's an awesome guy. So, we're going to zoom in and check this one out. Before we can even start, we have to detune our guitar to E flat. That means all of the strings are just tuned 1/2 step lower than they usually are. E becomes E flat, A becomes A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. So, it should sound like this. If you hit that flat button on your tuner, and tune it like you normally do, this is the sound your guitar is going to make after that. Okay, we're in E flat now. Let's check out that riff. Here's what's going on. We're playing an F sharp major chord first, just like that. To make an F sharp major chord, take your first finger, bar across the second fret of all 6 strings, take your third and fourth finger, place them behind fret 4 of the A and D strings, take your second finger, put it behind fret 3 of the G string. That's the sound of an F sharp major chord. I know we're not in E anymore, we're in E flat, so really this isn't an F sharp major chord, but I'm still gonna call it that. It's just easier that way. We all know this is an F sharp, and this is an F sharp major. All right, so you're gonna pluck it like this. Hit that bass note first, and then the top of that chord. 1, 2. That's all you gotta do. After that, you're gonna go. So I'm on the second fret of the D string, play it 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th time, you're gonna pluck it and then hammer on with your third finger onto fret 4. Just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. After you got that down, here's the next part. Open E string, E flat string, open E string, okay? And then 3rd and 4th fret on the A string. Got it. Back to fret 2 on the E string, G string, fret 2, back and forth on the E and G strings, and then you're going to end on that 2nd fret, which is also the beginning of the next run through of the riff. Let's play the whole thing really slow. Again, the tabs will be in the description so you can look at exactly the frets and strings that I'm playing in case you're missing something. One more time. That's how the riff goes. So the only other things we have to do are learn some more chords and then figure out the arrangement of the parts for this tune. So the other chords are going to be A major, B major, D sharp minor we have in the bridge. We're also going to use E major too, depending if you're playing the riff or not. So let's go over A first. A major is like this. First finger on fret 2 of the G string, second finger on fret 2 of the D string, third finger on fret 2 of the B string. Strum the A through high E strings. And then B major is going to go like this. Your first finger on fret 2 of the A string, your third finger on fret 4 of the D, G, and B strings. Alright, let's do E. We'll need that one too. Your first finger's on fret 1 of the G string, your second finger's on fret 2 of the A string, your third finger's on fret 2 of the D string. Strum all 6 strings for that one. And then lastly, D sharp minor. D sharp minor goes like this. Take your first finger bar across the 6th fret of the A through high E strings. Take your third and fourth fingers, place them behind fret, what is that? 8 of the D and G strings, and your second finger has fret 7 of the B string. Just a minor bar chord like B all the way up on fret 6. This is a D sharp, again talking standard tuning language, D sharp minor. Okay, cool. So those are the chords we're going to need. We're not going to use D sharp for anything but the bridge, and we're not really going to use E either unless you're not playing that riff. Okay, so when do those chords come in? Let's talk about the form, because that's really when we can discuss where the chords go. So the first verse, which kicks off the song, we're going to play the riff 4 times around. So it's going to be 2 times per line. And so you're going to end up playing it 4 times. The chorus starts with 2 more of those riffs, and then you're going to hear A, B. Okay, so let's just say we're starting the chorus so you can hear how that connects together with the riff. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. So you're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how those chords go. You're just strumming 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then when you hit that B major chord, just hold it out. Okay, so on the first chorus, so now we're just talking about the first chorus now, you're going to play another riff 2 more times as like an interlude between the chorus and the next verse. And this is how the second verse is going to go because it's different than the first verse. The second verse goes like this. You're going to play the riff 2 times, and then you're going to play it once, followed by an A chord and a B chord. So that's going to sound like this. This is verse 2 now. So that was 2. I need 1 more. And then A, B, just like that. So after that second verse, you're going to play another chorus, just like you did from earlier, 2 times through the riff, A chord, and then a B chord. So the next verse after that is going to be like the second verse, 2 plus 1, and then A and B. So now after that verse, we're going to take a solo. We're going to play the riff 2 times during the solo, and then right after that second riff, we're going to play those other chords. D minor, D sharp minor, excuse me, F sharp major, D sharp minor, F sharp major. So the second half of the solo is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Just D sharp minor, F sharp major, D sharp minor, F sharp major. Just 4 measures after the second riff. Okay, cool. So after that, we're going to play another chorus. Okay, so we've done 3 choruses so far. This is the third one. And then after that, we're going to do another verse, sort of like the beginning, where we do it 4 times in a row, that riff. We're going to play the riff 4 times on that verse. So that's verse number 4. After that, we're going to play another chorus. This time the chorus is going to be 4 times through the riff, and then A, and then B. So we're just sort of extending the riffage in that last chorus. So play it 4 times, and then A chord, B chord, just like before. So nothing really changes. Now I bet you're saying, like, when do you use that E chord? Now there's 2 guitars. There's more than 2 guitars recorded in this, but the main second guitar is playing that during the riff. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So if you're playing this tune with a buddy, you can have him play this. That way you get to play the riff. But it sounds really cool. It's just going F sharp major to E major. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So again, that's whenever you're playing the riff. But it doesn't happen at the very beginning, and it doesn't happen at the 4th verse either. It's in those in-between ones that it happens. And you can hear that. It's when all the production is busy. So that's going to cover the tune. We have a couple different sections. We have our riff, we have our A and B chords, we have our chorus. It's just kind of shuffling the same things around. We have our solo and bridge. You can consider that D sharp minor to F sharp, a bridge-like thing. So you can put those 2 together, solo, bridge, and that's about it. So if you guys have any questions on this tune, please send me a message, send me a comment. This is me typing, and I'll get back to you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I do these videos every day, and so that's a lot of tunes to choose from. If you like to learn new music, hit that subscribe button, and you'll have lots of tunes to choose from. So my name is Shawn. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow.